So hey, um, I've been gone for a couple weeks, and here's the update for that. Um, it started out with just a kind of major cold and like cough and stuff, and I had to stay home for a couple of days. Then I felt better for a week. There'll be another upload in a couple of days about that week and my homecoming week for school, and sort of just all of what happened just because I feel like it. And now I was diagnosed yesterday with pneumonia after having a very rough day. And I'm going to give you a brief on how terrible that day was. So I get to school already having sort of a terrible morning because I had to rush to my bus. And I'm having a hard time getting up the stairs. My legs are kind of weak, they're kind of hurting. First period, nothing really going on. Second period, legs are kind of weak still, can't really stand, as well as I would be. third third period, I was experiencing sensitivity in my eyes to light, and my head started to hurt. And luckily, it was cell biology, which means and we were doing a lab, so I was just sort of, you know, laying back, relaxing. You could tell I'm sick. And fourth period, nothing really going on. Go to lunch. Still, I'm hacking up stuff in my coughs. Lunch. Let me tell you how terrible the lunch is. So, I grabbed myself some boneless wings. And let me tell you, these boneless wings look like shrinked up McDonald's chicken nuggets that were in the garbage for a week. I'm not kidding. I wish I took a picture of it. It was so terrible. And I was like, I'm going to get worse if I eat that. So, I just had whatever else I got, some rice, a fruit cup, and fries. And then I come back after lunch, and it's still fourth period, but it was only half an hour, and it's a weird lunch. Um, I and my body starts to hurt, like all over the place. And we just got our test back, and we were getting retakes, like worksheets, and doing them. And I'm kind of, this is the point where I start to suffer, like suffering in the way that I just didn't feel like doing much because I was hurting everywhere. Fifth period, I'm sort of chilling out. It's only a 20-minute sort of like study hall, but it's also just sort of like a do whatever you want, basically. And then the sixth period, I'm like, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. And that hour that I was there felt like 5 hours. It felt like forever. I checked my phone to see the time, and only like 7 minutes would pass, and I'd be like, like I was just I was terribly suffering right now. My eyes were hurting really bad. My head was hurting really bad, and I had practice to go to after school. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Told my friend to tell the teacher that I'm not gonna be there. I was like, okay. I get home. My body is just suffering. Uh, and I call my dad is calling me because I told him I didn't go to practice, and he's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, my back hurts. My legs are just hurting immensely. I can't really stand. I can't really walk. My head hurts. Everything is just hurting." And he suggested that I had pneumonia because my back was hurting. And I was like, "No, it's not gonna be pneumonia." He's like, "Just call mom. She can get you in." So okay, call mom, get an appointment. I was supposed to get my flu shot too, which would have made it worse. So we get checked out. It takes about a half an hour, it felt, to get a doctor in because it was just really busy. And they check my breathing points in my back and in my right lobe or my right lung. She felt, the doctor felt a raspiness. And she was like, "You have pneumonia." And I was like, "How perfect." I also took a COVID test just to make sure that I didn't have COVID, but I'm fully vaccinated, so it wouldn't affect me as terribly. Uh, but yeah, yesterday was so bad, and the night before, I had a throbbing headache. I just couldn't do anything, and then I checked my temp. I was at a 100. I had a fever. Nothing was going right for me that day. So yeah, I have pneumonia. I'm on antibiotics, so don't worry about me. If I have COVID, and I have COVID, I'll just have to stay home for another like couple weeks. It's nothing I haven't done at all, and the month of October has just been staying home. So yeah, but that's sort of brief, and yeah, don't really. I will upload on Friday my homecoming video that I said I was earlier. But otherwise, I'm not really going to be uploading all that much still until I recover and also just some stuff comes out. There's apparently an anti-cheat for Call of Duty I might briefly dawn upon and all this stuff. But yeah. Hope you guys had a better week than I have so far, and I will see you guys whenever I feel good.